And our opinions were about food and hotels that we were visiting. After a few days of this happening, he called us up to invite us to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Yes, you heard that right. The Rashtrapati Bhavan, to discuss new trends and ideas that were happening globally in the country. And what do we owe all of these opportunities to? Blogging. Another instance is when we were invited to the Indian Culinary Forum's Chefs Awards night in New Delhi, and where we got the honor of meeting the most prestigious chefs of the country, ranging from Sanjeev Kapoor to Padma Shri Imtiaz Qureshi Saab. And imagine us having this small blog, hardly 17 to 20 years of age, and getting the opportunity to meet such cool people and people coming to us with business collaborations and proposals. To conclude, I would just like to say that it is not in the stars to hold your destiny, but in yourself. After 60 years, let's be people, let's be individuals who can say that I did what I wanted to do and not what everyone else told me to. And just the last line that I'm going to say is that when people tell you that you can't do something, it's a reflection of their own limitations and not yours. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this talk.
So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, after this, dear friends, a small advertisement. I am Krishna Priyaharsh. I am going to start my own blog. Please do follow me without fail. So, I'm so inspired and motivated by these people. Okay. Now, tell me one thing. When you normally imagine, I say you, he's a tech guy. He's a tech guy, okay? He's in techniques and all these coding and designing. Just tell me on a genuine note, what kind of image comes to your mind? Like, is it a person wearing specs and a very serious person who's going to do things, something like that? Does it happen? Okay, no? Okay. I thought it happens only with me, right? Okay, sorry. So normally when I think a person is a technical coding and all this, I used to think they used to be like a very serious person who's totally into coding, and you go and talk to them, excuse me, and they're like, please, I'm doing my work. And then I want to ask another question. What kind of imagination you have when you think about a person who is a drummer, musician, guitarist, like what kind of imagination do you have? Please let me know. Huh? Very cool, right? Okay, give me an answer for this question. Do you feel that a person who is into techniques, like doing these codings and designings, can be a drummer also? Do you think this? Or you think that they'll just put their efforts in one place only? Please, just say yes or no. Do you think they can be coders and the drummers and the different? Or think a coder is just coder? That's all. Huh? Yes, so our next speaker is equally talented. He's not just a coder, he's not just a tech person, but he's also a drummer. He's also a drummer, a very talented person, Mr. Deepak Khandelwal. I request him to please come on stage. And let me tell him, he is a co-founder of Blue Box Media and editor-chief at Tech Portal. So let's give him a huge round of applause.
Thanks. A couple of flaws in that introduction. My name is Deepanshu Khandelwal, not Deepak Khandelwal. And secondly, I used to drum a lot in my college days. A lot of you must be doing. Not really an active drummer right now. More like a serious corporate kind of a person. Not really into drumming anymore. But yeah, that introduction adds a lot of glitter and glamour to your personality. So it's very good. So, right here, I am probably one of the odd ones out here. I'll tell you why. I'm a perfect example of an entrepreneur turned to a business leader. I'll tell you how. I started my journey with Pavas. He was my co-founder early in the Tech Portal, and we started together Blue Box Media. We ran the Tech Portal for around 2 to 3 years. We went to 1 million hits a month. We were quoted by Forbes, we were quoted by TechCrunch, we were quoted by Eventually. You name any big media publication, Reuters, BBC, you will see a profile of Tech Portal, me and Pavas on BBC as well, Bloomberg, you will find it everywhere. We ran a successful media company, then Pavas is continuing in his digital media initiative, and I am heading the business for a healthcare company called LifeCare. So I'm heading their Rajasthan business right now. And why I'm telling you I'm an odd one out here, because from the entire entrepreneurial journey which I had in my 3 years, I'm heading 50 crores, 60 crores plus of business right now at the age of 24. And that is something which is, in my personal experience, is rare. I have not seen people really doing that. But, if you go outside in the US or in the West, you'll find a lot of people of that caliber. So, my talk will focus around how entrepreneurship helps you learn a lot of things and maybe, transcends you to a level where people identify you having the capability of running their own businesses. So, just like you guys, I have done my bachelor's in engineering from SRM University, Chennai. I am an electronics and communication engineer, and that is the reason why I acted as the technical person in Blue Box Media. So, in third year of my college, I started, building a platform for my college fellows, because most of the Indian universities, even the bigger ones, they lack the kind of research projects which are there in the West. So, what we did was we started this portal called the Tech Portal, and there I used to publish or get published all the big research projects from MIT or maybe Columbia University, Cambridge University, all of these colleges. We tied up with them and published all their research works on the Tech Portal. That is what the initial publication was. Then I had a very intense chat with Pavas, and we thought, we could really make a business out of it. We presented it to investors. As Pavas already told you, we raised funds, we raised multiple rounds of funding. We went on to become one of the most read technology news platforms globally, not just in India. And we were ranked probably in the top 10 by, there's a technology news aggregator called TechMem. So they ranked us in the top 10, at least in Asia. So that is where we went from, while running the Tech Portal. Then, of course, we did an equity swap deal with a US company due to several reasons, and then the Tech Portal became their property. And then I ventured into an entire new initiative called LifeCare. It's an online healthcare startup. They are doing a fabulous business in Rajasthan, and I am the head of business for their entire Rajasthan operations. So, this journey, the entire entrepreneurial journey, is the reason why I'm standing here, because I know if I had taken that job during my 4th year, about which Pavas talked about, and if I had taken those placements, if I had taken those jobs, no matter what I did in the jobs, I would have never been here where I am right now. Speaking in front of you, I may have been a spectator, sitting there, listening to yet another speaker, trying to find out, isne kaise kar liya, main kaise nahi kar pa raha hu. That is the kind of mentality I would have been. You are too young for that kind of mentality, but somebody who has been into 2 years, 3 years into jobs, still trying to figure out, promotion कब मिलेगा, increment कब होगा, कोई business leader की position कब मिलेगी, कब हम कोई senior manager या कुछ बन पाएंगे, that is not possible. And I know a lot of fellows who took jobs in their 4th year, went into placements, they're still pretty much there only. Not being promoted to a leadership position, which is actually the way corporate ladder works, right? और यहाँ मेरी JCEC के मैं कुछ classes ले रहा हूँ, वहाँ पे कुछ बच्चे हैं, उनको काफी बातें सुनने लगेंगी इसमें. So, the entire entrepreneurial journey which I had, I learned some very important aspects there. First, the most important aspects whenever you become an entrepreneur is to have an in-depth knowledge of your domain. Dilemmas rightly said, play on your strengths. Starting up something without any prior research work, without prior, analysis of the kind of domain I'm getting into, it becomes very difficult to run that kind of company. So when we started, we had no knowledge of media at all. But we still started, and since media is a rather simpler domain as compared to other domains, we succeeded very well. But if you're trying to, become an entrepreneur in probably domains which are complicated, there's so many people here, somebody is doing a startup in solar energy, somebody is doing a startup in the education sector. It's very, very important that you have the kind of research to get into that domain. You understand the problem. What is the problem you will address with your startup? And that is something which I learned from my 3 years in running the Tech Portal. When I came to LifeCare, it has been now 8 or 9 months since I've been working with these guys. And the most important part I've realized is the work